Welcome to the Magic 10 exercises. Make your way into your downward facing dog, relaxing into the pose. Remember, you can bend your knees if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Let the head hang, the tailbone reaching towards the back of the room. Gaze is towards the navel. Keep lifting from the core. The aim is here to let the spine elongate and breathe into your pose. In the Magic 10 exercises, we're going to stay in each pose for about 10 breaths. So take your time to get comfortable here. Surrender here. Find your balance in the pose. And then slowly walk the legs to the front, coming into the forward fold, letting the head relaxed, hands in line with the toes. If you feel your hamstrings a little bit tight here, do bend the knees, or even come up on a block or a brick. Make sure that your spine is just relaxed and lengthened. The aim is to have the top of the head reaching away from the tailbone continuously, to create the space in the body and breathing through this space. Let the head relaxed. Keep your focus on the breath, on the exhalation emptying fully, and on the inhalation expanding, filling up. Slowly make your way into Malasana squat position, opening the legs a little bit wider, hands together into prayer position. Gently press the elbows on the knees, but just for a little bit of resistance. Top of the head reaches away from the tailbone. Keep the core active, pelvic floor active. Each breath creates a release on the exhalation, and on the inhalation you're filling up. What is your intention with your practice today? Cleansing the body through the postures and the breath. Magic 10 is really good for either a warm-up, making our way into the tippy twist, legs gently bend, sitting on the floor, right hand behind, and moving into a gentle twist to the right. Use the left hand just a little bit of a helper. Don't force the body into the twist. 5 deep breaths in here. Top of the head reaches up, and on the exhalation, navel towards the spine, you gently move into the twist. Come back to the center. Let's continue to the other side. Left hand comes behind. Keep lengthening on the inhalation, and on the exhalation, gently moving into the twist. Letting the breath move the posture rather than you forcing the body into the posture. That is how the release happens. So the Magic 10 is very good for just a warm-up if for a longer practice, or a standalone practice when you don't have time for a longer practice. And then slowly make your way back to the center, moving into the Ardha Matsyasana, crossing the right leg over, making sure that the right big toe reaches down, and gently move into the twist. Keep the right leg active, lengthening on the floor. The left leg. The right leg is across. If your big toe didn't reach the floor, then just bring it back to the inside of the left foot. Lengthen the top of the head up. And exhale, come back to the center and switch to the other side for 5 deep breaths. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, gently move into the twist. Make sure to keep the length rather than leaning back into the hands, rolling the shoulders down. relaxing into the pose. Making your way back to the center, coming into the tabletop position, legs about hip distance apart. Inhale, lift up. You can have the head gazing towards the ceiling, or you can gaze forward depending how you feel with your neck. Make sure here that you activate the core and the glutes, and you're lifting from the core muscles rather than pushing away just from the hands. So the hands and the legs are just there to keep you up, but the core is doing all the work. Breathe into the pose. Activate the core, the glutes, the quads. Let these muscles be helping you in the pose along with your breath. Modification is that you don't have to come up high, just you can even lift your bum on the floor and just open the heart, and then slowly release back to the floor. Now we're gonna make our way towards the handstand, but options are first just coming into the dolphin pose and come into gentle kick-ups. You can even do this by the wall if you think that this looks a little bit too challenging. So just a couple of kick-ups, play around with it. Activate the core the whole time. Nice and easy. Find the joy in it, the playfulness. And just relax in between into a lovely child's pose. Option number 2 is just a dolphin. It's like a modification of the down dog because we are on the elbows, relaxing the head. You can keep the heels high or release the heels down. And just relax into the pose. 4 or 5 breaths in here, just a few, building it up. Or you can go straight into the handstand. You can do these segments one after the other. You can go straight into the handstand, kicking up a few times by the wall or on your own, and then making your way into the handstand, relaxing the head. Top of the head reaches away from the tailbone as always. Stay here for as long as you wish to. Build it up, activate the core, and then when you feel that you had enough, just make your way into the child's pose for a few deep breaths. Relaxing here, lengthening the spine. Make sure to have support for your forehead, either putting a block or your hands on the knees. So you can just relax here. And then coming up into the standing pose. Tadasana, interlace the hands behind. Activate your pose. Top of the head reaches forward, reaches up. Chest is nice and open, and gently lift your hands away from the buttocks. Keep your Tadasana nice and even. The head, shoulders and the hips are in alignment. Breathe. 5 deep breaths in here. And then releasing down, coming into our side bends. Inhale, lift the arms up, lengthen up in the sides, and exhale, come into the right, into the side bend. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Continue with your own breath. Exhale to the side, inhale, center. 2 to 5 times, or you can go all the way up to 10 on each side. Whatever feels comfortable. Build your practice up. So it's 10 simple exercises to create strength, flexibility, balance in the body. Exhale to the right, back to the center. Exhale to the left, keep rooting the feet down. And then relax the hands, coming to the last exercise. Rolling down in 16 breaths, hands behind, interlaced fingers. Inhale, open up into a gentle back bend. And then with each exhalation, start rolling down. Take your own clue, your clues from your own breath. Inhale on the exhalation, navel to the spine, and gently start to roll down. Vertebra by vertebra, whatever feels comfortable for you. Keep the legs straight as long as you can, but being aware of how this feels. Lengthening the spine continuously. And then when you arrive to the lowest point, bend the knees and make yourself into a tiny ball. Rest the chest on your thighs, and on the inhalation, lift up all the way. Come into a gentle back bend. And relax the hands. And make your way into the most important posture of our practice, Shavasana. Deep relaxation, integrating all our practice so it becomes part of us. Relaxing the legs about hip distance apart, let them drop out. Letting the arms drop out, shimmy the shoulders together. Opening the heart center gently, chin slightly tucked in. And just making any little adjustments to feel comfortable in your relaxation. Be aware of your breath. On the exhalation, relaxing, releasing. And on the inhalation, nourishing yourself, energizing yourself, filling every single cell up. Scan your body from the top of the head all the way to the toes in your own rhythm, just feeling into the sensations. And either stay here for a couple of minutes or as long as you have, or gently bring your awareness back to the breath and make your way out with starting to wiggle your fingers and the toes, turning to the right side, and eventually arriving into a seated position, hands together in front of the heart. Rub the hands together, creating some heat between the palms and transferring these to the eyes. Letting the eyes open up in the palms, and finally let the light in by letting the fingers open up with a gentle massage. Thank you. Namaste.